Hello and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. We are back in Auridon and Dragonguard, where we are to talk to Qa'Rajh. Now, this is the Dragonguard's legacy. It is not the full continuation of the story that we took in Northern Elsewhere, also known as Alik'r. It is, however, the prologue to the story that takes place in Southern Elsewhere, also known as Palatine. So whether or not we will be going to Southern Elsewhere, I don't know for certain. But, well, we'll take the prologue, and maybe it'll make sense. We'll see once the prologue is done. Maybe then it'll make sense to go directly to Palatine and do that. I don't know. Time will tell. Usually, prologues take about maybe 4 to 5 hours of gameplay. Like, they're not that long. You have a couple of delves, do a couple of quests, and then basically a lot of exposition. So there's plenty of opportunity to get you hooked on the lore. Right, let's talk to Qa'Rajh and hear about it.
You received my summons. The set of your shoulders. That look in your eyes. Yes, I see I chose well. You will aid me with this most important task.
This has something to do with the Dragonguard.
Quite correct. A former student requires my assistance, but I cannot do what is necessary on my own. Fighting the dragons that plague Elsewhere seems an impossible task, but the Dragonguard once successfully hunted them. We seek their wisdom.
And you hope to find this wisdom in a tomb.
Tombs. I will search one, you the other, using this Dragonguard seal. The seal will activate 3 glyphs, which, in turn, will reveal the entrance to the tomb. Between the two of us, I pray we find the wisdom my student requires. Will you help me?
I'll take the seal and help you. How do I find these glyphs?
Find the 3 glyphs in Tenzelwil. Let me mark their locations on your map, along with where I think the hidden tomb lies. I prepared notes as well. Feel free to take them with you.
So Tenzelwil is a tomb here, an alien ruin here on Auridon. Okay, yeah, how did you become an expert on the Dragonguard?
Expert? Far from it. I started looking into the history to help my former student. The recent Dragonguard were defenders of the Emperor. But according to legend, in the distant past, they hunted dragons nearly to extinction.
Where are the Dragonguard now?
When the last Emperor of the Riemann dynasty was assassinated, the Dragonguard were disbanded. Various emperors in the intervening years have formed their own versions to add legitimacy to their rule, but they were never the same.
Tell me more about the Dragonguard seal.
It's an heirloom my former student provided. It contains a minor enchantment that reveals hidden glyphs. I imagine it was once used as a way to pass along secret information. Now, we will use it to find the hidden Dragonguard tombs.
Who is your former student and where are they now?
We can discuss that later. Right now, we have our own tasks to accomplish. Remember, the dragons are already loose and elsewhere. Just know that my former student seeks a way to fight those great beasts before the damage they inflict cannot be undone.
Okay, so Tenzelwil, as you will see, is... I think it's here on Auridon. Nope. Van Salen, Torinan. Is it not here on Auridon? It might not show up because we are in a... Tenzelwil, there we go. So, because we are indoors, the quest marker will not show up. Hello, Abner.
Always a pleasure.
You were the one that drove the
Try not
darkness
to
from
lose those
Qa'Rajh.
stones.
Moons be praised.
Alright, well, it's it's certainly pleasant to be back in Dragonguard. Dragonguard is a nice place. Let's see. Do we not have a marker for it? Really? We have to read the notes. Right, okay. Where they would be under quest items, yes. Journal? Quests? Nope, that's just an overview of the quest. That's not an actual... but it might be... lore... Oh, it's in my inventory. Somewhere? Quest items, yes. Zero daily collections. Nope. Dragonguard seal, nope. Really? Learning of the Wise. All of these are basically for... is it really not... Was it indoors? It's indoors. Right. So they appeared as soon as I started the quest. Okay. Well, that's on me. I really should have looked around. I was just like, let's go! And that's not always a great idea. Sometimes thinking and observing first is a better idea. Okay, well they didn't light up, so that was why I... Legends of the Dragon... Oh, let's actually take our time and read it, now that we are on not a major quest. So I figure that is a good time to go and sit down and enjoy the lore. Legends of the Dragonguard can be found throughout Tamriel. They reportedly developed dragon hunting weaponry and techniques, and it was by their blades that dragons became almost extinct in our lands. Unfortunately, the great Dragonguard order of old have long since been disbanded. If I am to gain their wisdom, it must be from the histories, documents, and artifacts that they left behind. I believe I have discovered 2 Dragonguard tombs fairly close together. It was common for soldiers to be buried with their personal possessions, which I hope will provide the information we seek. Each journal I find, each relic I uncover, provides another tool to aid us against the dragons invading elsewhere. Both tombs seem to be protected by a powerful magic which hides the entrances from sight. Luckily, my former student was able to find a journal describing Dragonguard burial practices. It outlines a custom of placing 3 glyphs near a tomb's entrance, which will activate in the presence of a Dragonguard seal. These 3 glyphs should provide the key to the entrance of the tomb. However, both tombs are located in perilous locations. I worry that visiting both will take up far too much time, and my abbey and students await me back in Hammerfell. For this task I require the aid of another. This helper must locate the northern, southern, and eastern glyph, then use what they find to open the tomb. I also came across a most curious phrase. I'm certain it's integral to entering the tomb, though I'm unsure how. It is my hope that once the entrance is revealed, the phrase's meaning will also become clear. With our blades, honor is sealed. With bravery, the way is revealed. Oh, optional steps. Well, optional steps are usually always...
Once you determine the nature of the 3 glyphs, you can use that knowledge to reveal the entrance to the tomb. Feel free to consult my notes. They should help if you run into any problems.
I have some questions about what you need me to do.
I'll answer what I can, but understand that my knowledge is based mostly on theory and conjecture. We seek hidden glyphs that will help us open Dragonguard tombs. At least, that is my hope.
And what do these glyphs do exactly? I mean, we just read that.
A series of glyphs act as a sort of key to the tomb they are connected to. The seal will identify which glyphs to use to reveal the entrance to the tomb. At least, that's what my research indicates.
And why do you need my help with this?
There are 2 tombs nearby. While you find a way to enter one, I will attempt to enter the second. This way, we will accomplish twice the work in half the time.
What do you expect to find inside of these tombs?
Historical documents would be good. The more we can learn about the Dragonguard and how they hunted, the better chance we'll stand against the dragons. If we're lucky, we may even come upon one of the legendary Dragonguard weapons.
Okay, so now it should point us to Tantalville. Yes, and they are all around. Now, despite us having cleared Tantalville, as you can see, there is very much, I believe it's the Veiled Heritance, or ancient alien spirits, that are roaming around on the outside grounds. So, obviously they will have to be dealt with. Now, this is not a challenge area, so while the number of enemies might be somewhat semi-high, it is not, in fact, a quote-unquote dangerous area. I mean, yes, there are enemies. Oop, my stat booster is off. There we go. Is my experience booster off now? It is not. Alright. We'll have to keep updating that so that it can be on for when we enter combat. I remember the trek up to Tantalville being quite pleasant. See, it's one of those places where you think you have a lot of room to work with, but essentially you have to go into this place, basically, to be able to get through this passage of Auridon. Because, surprise, surprise, you can't go through here. I can just take the Way Shrine. Why don't I? Yeah, I mean, trekking through Auridon is nice. It's a very pleasant area, but it's not what we came for. So let's not do that. Now, at least not when we have an option that is this close. Alright. Well, it seems there's one right nearby. We shall also get to see what kind of enemies are around. It has been a long time since I last been an Auridon, so I am a little rusty in... Oh, Ancestral Warrior. Right, spirits. Ooh! I'm going the wrong way, but that's fine. Oh yeah, they're not hostile because we cleared this out. Okay. Then it should be fine to move about. Ondil. I remember that. Zombies or something or other, something close to that at least. Now we have no reason to stay on Auridon unless the next quest takes us here. But we shall see. We'll just take it nice and easy till we actually get into combat. Oh, hello, hidden glyph. Ooh, glyph of bravery. Hello. What? Oh, I thought that would do something. So that is called bravery. Oh, there's going to be some sort of order to how they need to be activated, isn't it? Yeah, one of them is going to be blades and one of them is going to be bravery, and then I don't remember the last one. But now that we know that the... Well, do I know for certain that they are not hostile? No, but... so far they seem to be, well, only neutral. These guys, so you can attack them if you want. And there's our experience booster. I had a feeling. You can attack them if you want, then they will fight back and act as normal enemies. And anyone that sees the hostility will also act hostile, basically. But anyone out of range from sight will still act as neutral, so you can pass by without any issue. Okay, hidden glyph. Glyph of honor, yeah, so honor, blades, and bravery. I think those are the three. So they are probably going to have to be activated in a certain order. Well, we'll take that cake once the oven is heated. Or something along those lines. Look, I don't know, I'm just rambling. I don't remember what you didn't deserve, but I'm not so sure that you didn't deserve it, so, you know. Maybe you are. Whoop. Hello. Glyph of Blades. Oh. Is it just now that it is open, or what's going on? I mean, if it's just entering into Tantalville once again, which is where we saved Queen Qa'Rajh from spirits. She was basically like, she was seeking the confirmation of the ancients to that she is, in fact, the legitimate queen of... Oh, it's down, isn't it? Alright. I could have jumped over, but yeah. Hidden Dragonguard entrance. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, if it's any order, which it might be bravery, I hope that... Strength? No. Blades? Yes. And then... honor. Any order will do? Glyph of bravery. Okay, any order will do. Okay, ooh. That is definitely elsewhere design. Alright, well, let's see. Oh, I thought I was getting a intro screen for the tomb. I was in fact not. Yeah, we've seen these ballistae before, back during our time in Northern Elsewhere. And though the dragons were a thing, they weren't the main thing in the story, other than they were partially allied with the okay. Really? No loot? So that, what is this, like a Pavisia? Well, it looks like a Pavis. Alright. What have we got? What have we got? What about Windscour Sanctuary map? Okie dokie. So now... Okay. I thought there was going to be more, but apparently not. See, that's the difficult thing about these prologues. They are up. Are you going to open a portal? The horses look very nice.
It appears you were as successful as I. Did your tomb contain anything of note?
Yes, I found a map to a Dragonguard sanctuary.
Interesting. I found a similar map, but to a different location. This might be exactly what my former student was hoping for. Will you come with me to the Abbey of Blades?
The Abbey of Blades?
It is my home and heart, where I have had the privilege of training many fine blade masters. My most accomplished student will meet us there. We can give him the maps to both sanctuaries and let him decide on the next course of action.
You're being rather secretive about this former student. So, before I click that, I have a couple of ideas to this effect. They could pull a Skyrim and have that student be another like the fifth member of the Greybeards, aka Paarthurnax, aka a dragon. It could also be Abner Tharn, or it could be Sai Sahan. Even though we haven't technically met him yet, I do believe that he was considered something of a blade master, and let's see.
I think it best if my student introduces himself, in his own way. Here, you should carry both maps and present them to him yourself. Come, I acquired horses to speed us on our journey.
Oh, well, what about raisins? Very well, let's ride to the Abbey of the Blades.
We can depart for the Abbey of Blades.
I get
as
the
soon
one
as you're
with the
ready.
mohawk. Peary. Your name is Peary. What are you? Pivot. Peary and Pivot. Oh, I see. Ooh. The Valley of Blades. The almost inaccessible Valley of Blades sits deep in the Dragontail Mountains of Hammerfell, where red guards devoted to the mastery of the sword seek to revive ancient secrets. Ooh. Ooh. I might need a different kind of thumbnail for this. Oh, well, that's
Follow
not
me,
one.
warrior. I find the view from this approach most inspiring. Behold, my home and heart, the Abbey of Blades.
Looks like a
Many
construction
blade masters
site.
earned their titles on these hallowed grounds.
Good for them.
My student waits inside. I think he'll be pleased to receive the maps you carry.
Maybe? There's a big open space. He's gonna be a dragon, isn't he? Like, even though dragons can't really be taught blades, there are still some that seek knowledge. Ooh. Sai Sahan, I was right.
Qa'Rajh sent word to expect you. Come, let us speak. Greetings, warrior. I am Sai Sahan, former captain of the Imperial Dragonguard.
You were the captain of the Dragonguard, so you know how to hunt dragons?
No, but I am trying to learn. The ancient Dragonguard were the Dragon Slayers. My order simply served to protect the Emperor. Since the return of the dragons, I have dedicated myself to discovering the old ways of the Dragonguard.
Perhaps these maps will help. They show the location of 2 Dragonguard sanctuaries.
Yes. The maps appear to be the right age. The sanctuaries they lead to may well contain the knowledge and relics I seek. We must visit these sites as soon as possible. I just need a little time to study them and determine their orientation.
What do you need me to do in the meantime?
Speak to Qa'Rajh. She uncovered an ancient Dragonguard tool known as a grappling bow. Such a device may prove useful in our journey to come. Why don't you try to figure out how to best utilize it?
Alright, can I ask some questions before I go?
Speak quickly, for the sand in the hourglass never stops falling.
I mean, why do you want to find a way to battle the dragons?
As far as I know, I'm the last of the Dragonguard. Once my duty was to protect the Emperor and defend the Empire. Now I must carve a new path from the legends of old. Now I prepare to hunt dragons.
It seems like you're putting a lot of faith in old legends.
Someone needs to take up the mantle. Besides, faith and legends go hand in hand. They are the whetstone that sharpens my blade.
Yeah.
Let us see where my faith in no legends takes us before we dismiss the notion that my predecessors were dragon slayers.
Okie dokie. That was not really informative, but sure.
Meet with me by the stables after you speak with Qa'Rajh.
This looks like a way shrine, but unfinished.
Warrior, did Sai Sahan find the maps as interesting as I expected?
Yes, he's studying them now. He suggested I talk with you about the grappling bow.
Ah, yes, the grappling bow. A most useful device. Like someone combined a crossbow with a grappling hook. Loose it at a grappling point, and the chain retracts to drag you toward it.
Sai said the ancient Dragonguard made use of this device.
So we believe. The device requires incredible skill, however. So far, none of my students have mastered it. Why don't you give it a try? Gather the grappling bow from behind the statue next to the stables, then return here to begin your training.
Alright, I'll gather the grappling bow and give it a try.
I expected you to rise to the challenge. You'll find the grappling bow behind the statue near the stables.
Can you tell me more about the grappling bow?
Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me. When the Dragonguard hunted dragons, they each crafted their own grappling bow. This one was found in a Dragonguard's grave.
What did the Dragonguard use the grappling bow for?
Dragons fly. Dragonguard do not. Instead, the Dragonguard utilized the grappling bow to reach higher ground. At least, they did so whenever high points were available.
Can we use the grappling bow against Elsewhere's dragons?
I don't think any of us will have time to train to that level. With a little practice, however, it could serve as a means for achieving out-of-reach places. I think that's the best we can hope for in this particular instance.
Okie dokie. The grappling bow? Ooh. I was stumped by a feet-high wall. Ooh. Okie dokie. Dragonguard chest. Hello. Dragonguard grappling bow. A combination of a crossbow and a grappling hook used to easily reach high locations. Ew. What? I hope that it is something that is just like activate rather than you have to equip it. But well, I suppose we shall see. That certainly looks like a training yard for height.
Ready to train with the grappling bow?
Yes, I am ready.
Use the grappling bow to get up to the roof of the training hall and light the brazier you find there. That will demonstrate your innate skill with the device. After that, talk to Sai and see if he's ready to decipher the maps.
Alright, I'll light the brazier, then speak to Sai.
Start on the ledge of the building behind us. Merely follow the grappling points until you reach the roof of the training hall. Good luck, warrior. And please, try not to injure yourself.
I make no promises, but I do have less fall damage than others, so maybe. Can you tell me more about the grappling bow?
Well, I can certainly tell you what Sai has told me.
Is this the starting point? Or... Flabby! Whoop! Ooh! Oh, that was fast! Okay. Kinda cool. Can I... Not yet, no. I will need to find another point, I think. Gravel point. Oh, hello. Why can I not use you? Oh, because this one is closer. Okay. Well, that certainly looks like it's limited in terms of... What? I have no active targets. I can see that one, but I can't, quote-unquote, reach it. Maybe, though, I can... Aha! Okay, so it has a fairly limited range. That is good to know. That is excellent to know. Now, where... Flappy? Flappy, I like you, but not like that, okay? In fact, Oh! This looks like the highest point around. I mean, there is a grapple point over there, but it's... Yeah, I think what we have to do is go through this area where I don't think there's treasure. I mean, this one we can just walk to, so... Whoop! Ah! That's not a lot of platform to walk upon. Kitty! Talk to Saisahan. Okay, so it's just in my inventory now. That's, I suppose, useful. Can I get down safely? I mean, I could just jump, or I could have walked down the stairs, but that's boring. Why would I? Ooh. Whee! I'm indoors! Are there loot here? Well, crafting materials, yes. But as they can be stacked, they will do. Also, there might have been lore in that bookshelf. Ooh. Is there... I had hoped that there would be some sort of way access point to get down, but that does not seem to be the case. Instead, it seems I am forced to... Really? No? Safe landings down here? Alright, we'll just... Yeah. Oh. Pommel. I get it. Pommel, Peary, and Pivot. And Saisahan. You know, you don't fit the naming scheme, dude.
This old warrior has deciphered the first map. It leads to the Windscour Temple, hidden atop the ruins of Hunding's Watch. I saw the light of the brazier. I take it you were able to utilize the grappling bow?
Yes, I used it to reach the roof of the training hall.
Excellent. As the saying goes, a weapon is only as reliable as the soldier who wields it. With that being said, it would be best not to drop the device. It's incredibly old. Now, are you ready to depart for Windscour Temple?
What are we looking for at Windscour Temple?
Anything we can use against the dragons. Tomes describing hunting techniques and strategies. Weapons. Honestly, whatever appears to be useful. If you spot something of value, let me know.
I'm ready to depart for Windscour Temple.
Let's be on our way then. Qa'Rajh has agreed to let us borrow her horses. The sooner we search these Dragonguard sanctuaries, the sooner we can uncover their secrets.
Oh! New horse. Oh, no. Same horse. That's confusing. Alright, well, I think we'll go for about an hour. Just to get exposition and such done. Ooh. Though there are fertile fields on the coast near the capital city of Sentinel, it is the arid expanses of the interior that have captured the hearts of the rugged Redguards. The Alik'r biscuit. Oh!
I'll secure the horses while you go on
It's
ahead.
a brand new area. Ooh, and a big one of that. Hunding. Saltwalker Militia Camp. Oh, we're blah blah blah. Thronekeeper Thawad. But we have to go in here. Hoonding's Watch. Alright. These rocks are no match for me. I'll walk around them. Ow! Tremora! Oh, that's fun. Hello! Ha! Always nice with a little bit of action. Though I will take exposition and lore for a video. Action is also nice, also because while you do get experience for clearing out a place, you do not really get a whole lot of experience for just talking to people. Unless it's about the quest. You do not get to do that, sir. Are you summoning? No. Just doing stuff. But not really. Hop! Is that all? More? Right. That can be stacked. I don't care about that. That is nice. I mean, I have cleared out my inventory. Ooh, Ragada. Are these hostile? No. Okay. Cool. So we have to find a way. Nidic, of course. Look, your story is probably very, very interesting, but oh, so the Ragada are nice here. The Nidic are not. Excuse me. Thank you. Sorcerer, Ravager. Yeah, you know who we're targeting first. Oh, so there's shadow people fighting shadow people here. That's no. Ooh, bend breaches of the withered hand. I'll take it. Seems important. Now, if I had a local map, what? Oh, no! Stop hitting Flappy. Oh, I get Fighters Guild stuff for these guys. Okay, let's see if we can't make it up there. Oh, there seems to be a staircase over here. Oh, because someone was sleeping. I see. I see. Ow. That's not fair. You were getting up. You were not wielding your sword. Do not cheat on animations, or I will mush your face into the sand with reckless abandon and excessive use of violence. Flint Tooth. What? How many factions are fighting here? What is this, Cyrodiil?
Have you come to free me?
So, no, I have not. At least I don't think so. Hey, get your spooky, shadowy ass back here, or die. Whatever. I did not mean to take that helmet. Why are you attacking Flappy? I literally had my back turned. Alright. Well. Oh. You guys. Right. What? Oh, Flappy's fighting those guys. Huh. sure hope that there is a... I would really like for there to be a more direct way to get into the ruins. Well, it's a new area and we're experiencing it. Flappy! Do you have to do that? Alright. Well, if you do, then you do. I'll help you then. But Sir, I am not fighting you. Nor you. I was really intent on going into my inventory to deal with... Yeah, this is just... There's no reason to keep this. It didn't even give me a timer for destroying it, which it would if... But...
Help me.
Oh! Orsinium! Wait, I mean, okay. If you're just gonna run at me, then... Fine. Ooh. As a big old wall. How am I gonna get over that? Well, probably have to get through these fools. But... Oh no, a trap. Which totally matters because I... Oh wait, I didn't move. Whoop. Can I... No, I cannot. Hello. Not the kindest of greetings, but... I will accept your...
Fan out!
Could you not? You... Yes. Do. And then die. There is no try. Alright. You have put me in arrows long enough. There we go. Really? How do they keep respawning? Is there a glimpse of something that we should be looking out for here? Alright. Yeah, it's up there. How do I get up there? I can't zoom in any further. Maybe I can go around and see if there isn't. Ha! Okay, this will do. This can do. Oh great, I attacked the guys behind him. I mean, I was going to attack them anyway, but still, that's somewhat annoying. You have lived long enough, Archer. And apparently the other guy did too. Quite a lot of fighting going on here, but the purpose seems lost, at least to me. Well, we'll just ignore them until they are... Daggerfall! Really? Alright, well... Come on! Oh! Hello. Yeah, I figured I couldn't do that without getting hit. Alright. You do not throw fire at me, sir. Madam. And pop. There we go. Alright, can I now do this chest? There we go. Yeah, shock is not worth it. You will ignore me because you have not seen me. So this is basically just one big old battleground for, well, anyone. Like, take your pick. Yeah, they're probably fighting here. Why? I guess we will figure that we will discover why, or if we were to do the story mission. Oh, this plateau is oddly empty, but not unwelcomingly so. I don't mind. But I do mind that I'm now out of coffee. The brazier? No, that don't seem right. Oh! Oh, that's a long way down. Longer than anticipated. Oh, well, just looked long. Right, let's see. Windscour Temple. Hidden beneath the ruins of Hunding's Watch, the sanctuary hosted the ceremony of ascension for every Dragonguard Shh! Don't do that! I was reading. Ooh, hello. A shield and a dagger. That's an unusual weapon combination. Oh. Why is... What did... Okie dokie then. We shall... Cactus! We shall head in. I don't really expect to find enemies here. You know... Because it's a hidden tomb. I mean, yes, it's still a tomb, but... Oh. Oh. Okay.
To think that a Dragonguard sanctuary was hidden beneath Hunding's Watch all this time.
Yeah, that's, that is pretty nice. Now, is there any loot or valuables around? See, it certainly doesn't look it.
It seems this sanctuary won't easily give up its secrets. Come, let us speak.
Grandmaster Etienne Volosos, the chronicler of our sacred pursuit, honored as modest, honest, and astute. She is the last Grandmaster that we praise by prayer, by faith, and Blasius blaze. Okay, cool, cool. Fast you appear. He who honored Akatosh's light, fought against the black beast's blight, is the second we praise by fire and prayer as we honor the oath of the Dragonguard share. Oh, these have to be in order. Yeah, I get you. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. So you are Gelin Bowl, first of the Grandmasters laid to rest, appointed by the Sun of the West. We honor him with brazier bright. May he watch over our endless fight. It's a bit ominous, but alright. Yaiv Yora. She who oversaw Alduin's war that recorded the dragon's rise and fall. We honor her, the third Grand Master, who led us through victory and disaster. Alright, they got... Could you stop wandering about? I'm going to talk to you.
It appears the sanctuary's archives are out of reach. There doesn't even appear to be a place to use the grappling bow. I don't know how to proceed.
There must have been a way for the Dragonguard to reach it.
I agree. After all, with the proper application of will, the way always opens. Perhaps the answer lies in these statues.
Do you know anything about these statues?
I am familiar with these personages. The statues represent the 4 greatest Grand Masters the Dragonguard have ever known. Gelin Brawl, who helped establish the Order. Etienne Valiuses, who chronicled their history, and so forth.
And how do these Grandmasters help us reach that ledge?
A brazier stands before each. Perhaps if we were to light them, they would reveal a way forward. Though I also suspect there's a proper order to it all. Read each statue's plaque and see if they contain any clues.
Alright. I'll read the plaques and try lighting the braziers.
We honor you, Grandmasters of old.
What was this guy?
Your
This
flames burn eternal.
was his... nope. Nope. It was that Grelin Brawl guy that was first, right? Grelin Brawl. First of the Grandmaster laid to rest, yes. Oop. What was you? Jaiv Yora. Third. Okay. Was it then Vashupir? Second we praised. Okay. Got it. I think I got it. Well, it hasn't stopped me yet. Or reset me for that matter.
That did it. Look, a grapple point has appeared on the platform above.
Ow!
What an archive. If the Empire knew anything, it was the value of keeping good records.
I mean, these are mostly barrels, but alright. Oh. Why is that one marked as important? I mean, I want to read it all. I want it all. But, oh, they're all marked. Right, okay. Then I'm less miffed about something being marked because, you know. The wealth of discovery. I'm seeing a lot of Pavesias and Ballistae. Let's see. Dragonguard uniform regulations. A manual for the different types of Dragonguard uniforms and their many regulations from ceremonial robes to dragon hunting armor. Okay, I doubt that will be very useful, but we'll take it with us. Oh, searching for the Horn of Jedari. I think we might have acquired... Oh, no! I have not discovered anything other than that these bookshelves are lying. Oh, just a sec. Fine. No, you're not even going to give me a way down.
Have you found anything useful? Dragon hunting techniques, perhaps? Maybe even a weapon?
I found a journal. The Dragonguard came here in search of the Horn of Jedari.
The Horn of Jedari? This journal claims it's a dragon horn of great power, and the last of the original Dragonguard went in search of it. Incredible. I thought dragon horns were merely legends, but according to this, at least one exists.
I use a dragon horn elsewhere.
Truly? That makes your experience invaluable to our efforts. Tell me, what does a dragon horn look like? How was it used?
Well, it looks like a big horn. The one I used sounded and knocked dragons out of the sky.
So the legends are true. Incredible. A dragon horn would give us the edge we desperately need to combat the dragon invasion of elsewhere. After all, the dragon is far easier to fight on the ground than in the sky.
They didn't find the dragon horn here, but they were going to search Storm Talon Temple next.
Storm Talon Temple? That's the location revealed by the second map.
Oh.
It's near the entrance to Afrin's Hold in Stormhaven. We should head there at once and see what we can find.
I'll head to Storm Talon Temple and meet you there. Fast travel to Stormhaven. Okie dokie. Ah. We rest. And we've been there a couple of times. We've been there for another another prologue. But we'll take the next of this prologue in the next episode. But until then, take care.